Hey, aloha. So some people have asked what these capes are that they're wearing in Chief of War. These are ahu'ula. They are feathered capes that take years to make just one. And a lot of people go into the making of just one. But these capes are status, a royal status of chiefly title. And the different colors and designs in there should technically tell who the wearer is and their lineage and their island that they represent and so on and so forth. But just to make one, it takes decades, if not longer. So bird catchers would have the task of, for generations to collect birds, pluck a few feathers, allow the bird to fly away and regenerate more feathers, and just continue this cycle for literally generations until they collected enough feathers that they could make parts of the cape with. They would bundle the feathers together into like little packs of like 4 to 6 or 8 or whatever it is, and then fasten those into the cape. The inside of the cape was made of like a netting like this that again they had to collect the textile to make into this netting and then weave it into this design where then they would tie those little bundles of feathers into it to make the design. Like you can just imagine the work that goes into this is insanely long and intensive. They say that at least 500,000 feathers go into making one of those capes. So yeah, it's generational work to make one of these, and they're a true symbol of royalty and chiefly status. Not to mention, we, culturally believe that birds have certain significance, and those that fly higher and so on and so forth have really important significance culturally. So certain birds and certain colors, feathers, obviously differentiated a person's title and status. Also, majority of the birds that went into making these feathers are very endangered, if not extinct, which makes the real capes even more significant, being that a lot of the yellow feathers and so on and so forth, you just can't get them natural anymore because a lot of those birds, like the mano'o, they just don't exist anymore due to a number of reasons. Anywho, you can see there's a wide array of different styles and such. The one above me was Kalani'opu's cape from Hawaii Island. It was actually gifted to Captain Cook and sat in New Zealand, Wellington Museum for a good amount of time until they gave it back to Bishop Museum, and it's been on display at Bishop Museum in Honolulu for a few years now. But that's the original cape, and you can still see the colors. Phenomenal, despite that cape existing back in the 1770s era and before. But yeah, ahu'ula are a significant status in Hawaiian culture and a symbol of Hawaiian identity today. Despite them not being used commonly, when we see them, it comes with a sense of pride. And we know the work that goes into them, which just makes them that much more beautiful. Aloha.